Hey everybody, welcome back to Steve Does Learned League. I am here on after my summer vacation, such as it was. Made it to England, made it to managed to somehow get my wife into Hamilton, and we did. I always sneeze in these. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I managed to find my way to second place in the Learned League Championship final. A couple of money decisions kind of killed me. I think that I still wouldn't have been able to find enough points to keep up with Troy, who moneyed very well across both rounds. And really, congratulations to Troy Meyer. It's amazing and really exciting to see my name up here with some of these people. They're just wonderful players, and I got a very, very lucky set in terms of how many I knew relative to, how I could have done on a set like that. I don't think of myself as normally, getting more than Steve Perry, but I did in this particular case, and I will take it. So, I, hopefully that's not my high water mark, and I can find a way to get first someday and get that scarf. I covet it now, but thus far, no such luck, and that is okay. Troy is a great guy. I've become pretty decent friends with. We chat from time to time, and it's really nice to talk to him. He is a truly excellent trivia player, and he's going to continue to be because he stays so much involved with pop culture because of his various work that he does. Anyway, I have here the match day 1 questions. I am using advanced access to get them. This is the first time I've seen them. I guess I got a glimpse before I started the video. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share here. All right. So the question is, first question of the season. Very excited. We have migrated into Seaboard here. So how I want to drink, alcoholic, of course, after the heavy lectures involving quantum mechanics. This sentence is a mnemonic used for remembering what? So how I want a drink, of course, is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. HIWADAOCATHLIQM Q. Is there a set of 15 things that people typically need to memorize? Like that you'd need a mnemonic for? Maybe that's not the... H. I mean, it's like hadrons. Like I'm trying to think, there could be something about the standard model of particles. How HIWW. Q for quarks. I don't know why I'm down this road. This doesn't feel right to me at all. Maybe it's not the initials? Oh. Okay. I think that maybe it's word length. So, okay. How I want a drink, alcoholic, of course. Okay, yeah, that is the digits of pi. Okay, yeah. The one that I always remember for digits of pi is from Songs to Wear Pants 2 blog, where he used to write songs on request from people, and it goes, "May I can't I shan't formulate an anthem where the words comprise mnemonics, dreaded mnemonics for pi." So yeah, how I want a drink. Yeah, 31415. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Well, I'm sure there's a million mnemonics for that, and I'm just gonna, anytime I see something with a 1-letter word in the second and fourth position, I'm gonna think of it as a pi mnemonic. Question 2. What man, the last Anglo-Saxon king of England, perished while leading the forces against William the Conqueror at the Battle of Hastings in 1066? Oh, is there a rule change? We used to be able to get away with saying like King Philip or whatever. Anyway, this is Harold Godwinson, since he needs a last name, so to speak. Regnal number. I don't know, is that Harold the First? Harold the Second? I'm not 100% sure about numbers in that case, but I do have Harold Godwinson for that. I'm not 100% sure about numbers. This was a question on the championship finals in 2015. So I only remember that because I've been looking there for sure because I've been looking them up recently. But yeah, okay. Fill in the two-word blank in this Franklin D. Roosevelt quote, taken from the conclusion of his address accepting the presidential nomination at the Democratic National Convention of 1932. I pledge myself to a blank blank for the American people. Well, it must be a new deal. That's as contrasted with the square deal and fair deal that preceded him. So that would be, yeah, makes sense, the New Deal. Got to be, right? New Deal for the American people. Sure. Okay. Question 4. The graphic design on this storefront is most closely associated with what individual? Interesting. Okay. He very clearly wants me to care that this is the guitar store, right? Because otherwise you'd just take a picture of the wall. Or it's a nasty red herring. Like if the answer to this is an artist. So does that mean is closely, the way that it's worded is that it is most closely associated with what individual? What individual? Yeah, so that means, okay. Is it on someone's guitar? Individual, not band. Oh, is this like, when I think of like a red, like a guitar like that, that's red with white and black on it. It's not Hendrix. Oh, it's like, it's Eddie Van Halen, right? That's what Eddie Van Halen's guitar looks like? That's what I think Eddie Van Halen's guitar looks like. It's a super good answer for being a guitar store, and it's a cool question. I wonder if that's like a guitar store near Shane's house, and he just took a picture of it because he thought that was a good trivia question. I don't know. I can't tell if it's in Seattle, but yeah. The sun might be out, so maybe not. But anyway, yeah, let's go with Eddie Van Halen. Eddie, I'll just put Van Halen. Question 5. Oh, a lot of puzzlers this week. Oh, a couple of them. Georgia, Greece, and Germany are countries whose English names begin with the letter G. What is the only country whose English name ends with the letter G? Gosh. It's like he's formulating questions to make make my videos bad. I'm going to have to do some listing here. I'm just trying to think through. So I think it's going to end in, there's a very good chance that it ends in NG. Just because I can't think of anything that ends with a G. It's a country right off the top of my head, but maybe. Where should we start? Africa. Just kind of visualizing the map here. I don't think, yeah, there's nothing that ends with like Ging. Xinjiang is a region of China. Up in Europe. Luxembourg. Sweet. All right, cool. Yeah. I was just kind of going through the map and I kind of thought of, oh, okay, yeah, Luxembourg. I wonder if people are going to give up before they get to that one. Like, I feel like most people have heard of that country, but is everybody going to sit there and list them all? I don't know. Question 6. Isobars are lines on a weather map connecting points of equal pressure. What is the standard term for lines on the map connecting points of equal temperature? Yeah, it's an isotherm. He even gave us isobar so that we would know that that's what he was going for. This is, you know what? I was going to make Harold the keeper of the day. I think that's still right. If you aren't sure, obviously William the Conqueror beat Harold's forces at the Battle of Hastings. If that's not something you know, yeah, put that in your brain. Harold Godwinson as the last Anglo-Saxon king. Let's look at our defense for now. All right, we have someone who's quite bad at math, which makes me feel like they will probably not immediately associate with the pi question, and they may not think numbers for that first question. Bad is so mean, but it's 222. Yeah, so science may mean they just don't go, oh, quantum mechanics, I totally need to sit here and think about this one. Like, yeah, hopefully the 3 should be good there. 57% on world history makes me want to put a 2 on Harold. I feel like New Deal is just a home run. Like that just feels extra easy to me. Eddie Van Halen feels like a 2. 71% in geography means that she'll probably get there. You know, she feels like spending time on it. Isothermal 1 or Eddie Van Halen a 1? Not super great at pop music. You know, kind of in the middle of her. Science is worse. Man, both of those are fairly difficult. I'm going to put a 1 on Van Halen and a 2 on isotherm. I feel like if you haven't heard isotherm, you're just not going to know it. And I feel like there's people who haven't. It's weather map stuff. So, okay. Diana Tenery, good trivia friend of mine, one of my oldest friends on LearnedLeague at this point, which is kind of crazy to say. But yeah, I am lucky because I don't have to play her on film or television. We get some pop music though, which I don't feel like I can zero. The New Deal is such an easy 0. I'm going to give her a 1 on Van Halen. I feel like, there's a chance anybody could go down the wrong road with that one. As far as this Luxembourg thing, she's not an exemplary player at geography. Like, she's pretty good at geography, like a lot of good trivia players are. She is a good trivia player. But, this could go either way. Like, so what I mean by this could go either way is, she's going to give herself time to get these. She's going to be motivated to give herself time to get that. So I'm going to put the 1. Like, yeah, I think I have to. Because that way I can put a 2 on isotherm. She's probably going to know Harold. And then a 3 on pi. So I think there's a decent chance she won't know that. Although she is good at puzzles. Maybe I can 2 that. No, I don't know. Isotherm seems like something she might not know. So I'm going to do that. Put the 2 on pi. She may figure that out. It's funny how sometimes I'm just not good at defending my friends because what I'll do is latch on to something I know they know and then not necessarily think about their gestalt of their knowledge in an area because I'll be like, oh, well, they knew that. So, and I'm more likely to have had a conversation with them about something like that than I am other people. Is Van Halen right? I feel like Van Halen's right. This is Eddie Van Halen's guitar, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Pop it. All right. Pi, yes. Harold the second. Okay. I think that's what I would have said if you had put a gun to my head. Eddie Van Halen, Luxembourg, Isotherms. Sweet. So we can start off with a 6, which is a great way to start the season. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Technically, it's going to be right now because I'm doing some advanced access on these. This is the first week of school, and it's just really good to get these out of the way now. So I will be back with match day 2 as soon as I can. See you tomorrow.